Good afternoon, everyone. Blanston here. Today is an exciting day because we are about to record the 20th episode of the Ace Ranked Grind series, and this will also be the last gameplay video I do on Ace for a while. I need to start preparing for OP13 and all the new decks that come with that. A lot of this practice will be put to the test on Saturday when I compete in the Melbourne Regional. I'm not going to have any expectations because you do need a bit of luck in this meta. Dice rolls are pretty important, and you also have matchups like Zorro where if you draw one too many bricks, the game will just be over before you know it. This is the list I'll be taking. I'm really happy with the 3 Outmoss, and everything else has been treating me well, so I'm not making any changes. And yeah, let's play some games. I did play a little bit last night when I was so tired, and it was probably a mistake, and I did tank my rank a little bit. Just lost like 2 or 3 in a row, but we're at 2.14 billion bounty, ranked 344th. Let's see how high we can climb in this last video. But yeah, it's been a wild ride. It's like it does feel like I've been playing a lot, but probably haven't played as much as if I was just sort of playing solo, because you do spend a lot of time watching back the videos, editing them, uploading them, and that does take up a lot of time where you could just be sitting there just mindlessly clicking. But maybe it ends up being better preparation. I don't know. All right, so Roger. We haven't played a Roger in a while. We're going first. This is a pretty decent first. Let's keep. If you're new to the videos, just remember, keep your 1 Don open on turn 1. Don't play the Izzo down. Just see what's on the top of your deck first. Unless, of course, you run some tech that's like a 3-drop or something. See, we got a... that's searchable by Izzo, but it's probably not a piece we would want, but at least we get another 2k. Alright, now we can go for a search. We don't need... Atmos could be alright to maybe bounce like a Bond Clay or something. It does feel kind of bad bottom decking 2 of these, though. We're just going to have to risk whatever comes down. I think we have to grab... Because we've bottom decked 2 of these, we might not see another one, so... We'll grab that. And swing 8. We'll keep everything, we'll just give it 2k. Alright. Could be a pretty decent pudding next turn if we don't have something to bounce with Jozu. Alright, well, we're going to get rid of that. Excuse me, my throat's a bit dry. We need that for Jozu. What else has he got coming? Counter this. What do we give? Another 2k, maybe Garp. This is a very annoying card. Really good into ace. Just chips 6 at you. We don't want to take it. We'll stay healthy. He's gonna, don't know what he's gonna do for 2 Don. Maybe play Buggy or Shanks or a Buggy or something. What are we trashing? What are we doing? We'll give you a 2k. Okay, leaving it open. That's fair. Yeah, we'll Jozu this. Let's just go 6s into this. You could argue that Interlife is better, but you left Don open, so. Now, I think I'm not going to put a Don on leader. I think I'm going to bounce the Izzo and then replay it. I think. Because I really do want to find a new gate next turn. Ooh, oh, that's amazing. All right. Okay. Awesome. Good start. He can play Rayleigh. But we haven't taken the damage. He's 8k. It's going to go into there. We'll cycle. Do we let you go? I think so. We counter out of this and he plays Rayleigh and swings into Jozu. We probably want to save Jozu, so we'll just let this die. It is a shame we didn't have a Don. Oh, or double Bonclay. Okay. This is interesting. So. I think just going 8, 9, playing new. I think it's just. It's still too good, right? Even though he gets two 12k swings. What do we bounce one? I'm going to think about this just for 2 seconds. I could bounce one and then... No, I can't play pudding. Because I bounce one, the most he's going to get is like play another Jozu. The most he's going to get is another 7k swing. Don't think we hate that. Just seems a bit... Let's just try the Jozu line. That could come in handy for next turn, maybe. If we want to go sort of like putting Marco and just say he keeps replaying these, we can keep going sort of low to the ground. Maybe we don't need a drop event anymore. I don't know. We still could put it down. Realistically, what is it? We take 112. We block the other 12. And then maybe we can Jozu Marco next turn. No, let's just put it down. I think you can't. We can't be scared. We can't be scared. We will keep this. This is tempting. At least now we've got Otama, so we can go next turn. We can play another one, attach 2 to Otama, and get another swing off. What are we trashing? I kind of want to keep all these bricks. Red Rock could be good. Red Rock Marco next turn could be good if he plays like Shanks or something. Let's just Stitch Pudding. I don't think we're going to play that. I know that this is just an easy event for him, but at least Jozu kind of turns into like a blocker. Like we want to take a little bit of heat off our life. All right, so what's he going to do? 12, 12, and then Shanks would be pretty crazy. I don't think Jozu's coming down, because if he swings at these, we're going to swing back at him and just clear him. Let's just 2k for now. I hope he Shanks, because I think Red Rock... Yeah, alright, cool. I'm going to take that one. I hope he does hit the Jozu. Oh, okay. He doesn't want to swing with those. I think that's kind of crazy. We can even go Red Rock Atmos. Bounce one just before he gets too much value out of it. Alright, so we're definitely going to Red Rock. That needs to go. And then, what is it? I think Atmos looks pretty good. We'll swing 7. It's getting it's basically like getting a 12k swing off the board. And then we'll just leave this active. We could go 2, swing. Could swing 8 and play Uta, but no, I want to do this. I want to do this. It sort of just punishes him for not swinging with them. Okay, and we won't swing with this because we'll just go down to 1 too quick. All right. Looking pretty good. Atmos doesn't offer much attacking threat, but with another new gate, it can go up to 7. Okay. Maybe it's just a block and then we take the 12. Like we go down to 1. We clear this next turn. He can't play any rush or anything. I'm just going to take the block. He can swing with this if he wants. If he loads up and swings all into that, we're still fine with that. We'll play another one, clear that. Stay at 2 life. If he doesn't swing with this again, I'm just going to Jozu it. Jozu one of them. Interesting, okay. Oh, this guy. All right, so crazy play we can do. We can Jozu out Atmos and then clear and then send both of them back. That's gonna be dirty. All right. When you're playing against blue or ace, you just got to swing with them because they could get removed at any point. And he took a 7. Okay. I think I'm going to swing 12. Just put him under pressure because we're going to have Jozu, new gate. He's going to have no board, and we're going to have 2 life. So I think we'll swing 12. Hopefully, there's no triggers or anything that KO, but I don't think so. Let's make sure we've got 2 Waipu Pirates. Yeah, we've got plenty of Waipu Pirates. We're going to play this, bounce one of those, play this, reveal the same 2 cards. Alright, so he put those down and did not get one single swing. Similar thing happened to another guy I feel like we played just the other night. Just did that, left him standing. Like I get that they're vulnerable after, but you're still You're still swinging 12. I'm only 2 live. What are we doing next turn? Probably Newgate. What can he do? Play Shanks. Let's just give the 2k. We'll save leader ability just in case we need it. Don't tell me he's putting both these down again. Wow. All right. What are we going to do? I think I'm just going to play Newgate, and I can just go 8. I can go 7, 7, 7, 8. Do we lose if we swing with this? You can go 12, 12, 17. Or like 13, 14, 15. What can we stop? We got one blocker. We could stop it in 8, 9, 10, 11. Couple off life. Oh. If we wait one more turn, if he blockers up, we'll just Roger. So no, we'll just don't need to throw it. Don't throw it. Are you gonna swing with him now? Okay. So what if we play Roger, we can go get 2 cards out of hand, 2 12s and a 13. I do not think that's counterable. GG. All right. Bit of a weird game. Yeah. Yeah. Atmos very good into purple. Purple are always looking to put these down, and just tell him to swing with them when he can. But yeah, I did forget about Roger. So what he was trying to do was maybe set these up. He's trying to set these up. Maybe go to 0. Take himself to, or let me put him to 0, and then he can go like 12, 12, 13. So we did have to be careful of Roger. I always forget other decks can run Roger. Alright, nice guy. What are we going to next? What are we going to get next? You can sort of assume there'll be at least one Emu. I would like just one Emu and one Zoro, just to get revenge from last night. I was too tired. It's tiredness mixed with boredom because you just can't be bothered, like playing tight. I'd like a mirror as well. I'd like to just run the gauntlet of just all the decks. That'd be cool. All right, we manifested it. What do I care more about, winning or practicing? I think I gotta go first. I can't keep you know, second follow curve, and then I just first I just need to practice more. This would be a good late game hand, but not so much early. Nah, we can't keep that, can we? No. This we got Yamato, but no searches. I don't know. You could argue that this is worse. We need a searcher off the top would be nice, please. Damn. Alright, we're basically just going to have to rely on our deck to provide what it needs to provide. We're going to draw like 4 cards. We're going to draw 3 more cards before our next turn. We need to get another Yamato. Oh god. Alright, here we go. We are gambling. I maybe have to take a life here. Chozu does nothing. He's got 10 in trash. We don't even have any 1-drops to bounce back, so that's useless. Come on, something off the top, please. I can't take a life either because you've already used leader ability. I'm not going to waste a leader ability. Oh, thank you, Lord. All right, now we just need to see an 8-cost event and a 10-drop off this. Oh, there's one. He's got no Don open, so I think we can just swing 8 and play Garp. I do want to clear this, just minimize the swings coming at me. Yep, you can have a draw, that's fine. Oh, guys. Oh, wow. Let's say he doesn't have another Mars. I think we'll grab this because we need. So if you're in this position, take 10 cost because 10 cost keeps digging. You need to keep digging. I think that's like that. That's like if I was to offer some advice about Ace, the strength of Ace, like obviously, I think it's a combination of a lot of things, but you know the way Bandai has tried to build blue in the sort of last few sets, you know, it used to be just all about bounce and removal, bottom decking, that sort of thing. But now it's gone to more card draw. And this sucks. Yeah, I have my second Roger. That's fine. Kind of annoying because now we have to waste Scarp swing into this. Maybe we could have made that 5 to make him waste a card, but the thing is, if he wants to block these now, like he might have to take a damage. So I think we're okay with that. Let's go. Do we take a life here? That'll just take, look, he might block. No, I don't think so. What are we trashing? Trash Jozu. I am going to have to use an 8k swing into this Shirahoshi because I don't like it. Yeah, that's fine. I will kill it. And then we'll probably play this to find another 10 drop, which we didn't get, but let's take 8 cost event in case we want to go to 8k leader next turn. And yep. Anyway, so what I was saying was, let's just stick Roger up here so I don't accidentally click him. Take the Ezo cycle. Okay. Got a lot of 2Ks. We'll stick. How hard do I want to defend you? You're going to be playing Elders. You've probably got 2 more 6s. See, Nostero is going to come down and chase the. I'll just have to let it go. I think take the draw. But yeah. Anyway, so what I'm saying is blue. The way they build blue, it's just all about digging through your deck and drawing a bunch of cards. And basically, by playing a blue deck, you're saying, I'm not as powerful in some of the other ways that other one-piece decks are powerful. You know, a lot of other colors have a lot of really strong gimmicks. And, you know, you'll look at blue cards and it's just like, just draw cards. And then, but what you're doing is you're kind of just, you're seeing way more of your deck than your opponent. On average, across 100 games, you're going to be way more consistent. And the benefit of that is that, yeah, it's just more consistent. Sorry, I'm losing track of thought because I'm trying to think about what I'm doing next turn. All right, now. Do we want to go to 8 here? I think we should try it. I think I do need to start going to 8 more. Yes, take top life. Now we could go. Wait, what? Oh, right, okay. Thought we were doing the other effect. What are we trashing? I think we can trash Red Rock. 2 on here. Do we go 2 on the Garp or do we play an Uta? Uta's pretty good, hey? $6k swing into Nostero is not bad. It gets a card out of hand. Then this one, he gives me a block. But Uta does block. We can set up a Uta for the next turn. Let's just put it into here. It doesn't matter. But yeah, so blue. So one of the strengths of Ace is like, not only does it have ridiculously strong cards, but you just see your whole deck. You'll see your whole. Wow, he let that go. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, we're in a much better spot than we have been in previous Ace games. I mean, Imu games. Okay, and he just played that. All right. Is he out of Elders? Surely not. No. Don't tell me we just trash Red Rock. Oh, yuck. And we got Uta for it, though. I don't know if that's the best thing you could have done. Yeah, I probably will just keep playing these. This is tempting, But when you get 4 of these, you know you can just go block, 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 block. It just feels too strong. I think it's a bit late for Newgate. We won't even have board space. We would just play him and then probably play Roger over the top or something. Is he going to leave that there? Keep Red Rock just in case. Yeah, so Ace, you know, you just see so much of your deck. It's crazy. Can we afford to swing here and deal the damage? We're going to have 2 blocks, so we block the 12. So he's going to swing 8 with this and then trash. He'll swing 8s all around, trash this, and then swing 12. Probably just leave these open. Just don't do anything silly. We can swing next turn if we have 2 of these. Or something like that. Yep. Yep, I knew that was coming. Block. Yeah. Sorry if that didn't make sense, but yeah. Ace to see so much of your deck. And then when you combine like Don-efficient cards like Yamato, you've got crazy value in Marco. The deck does too much. So it's got the consistency of blue mixed with, you know, powerful red cards like Roger, Uta, really good. What do we got left? We can block this. He's got a huge hand. It's going to be really hard for... It's going to be really hard for Roger to break through. I hope he leaves this here and plays a blocker. Probably wouldn't have swung with that, though. Yeah, he's only got 1 Elder and Trash. That's a concern. We know he's going to play at least 2 more. Yeah, to back why I started that rant. If you see, this is 2 cards, and then I can save Uta. Do I want to save Uta? Probably not. I probably don't need to. We'll just use it while we can. Yeah, like if I was going to give advice, just learn how to dig. Learn how to dig. Learn, you know, you've got in your head, you're like, okay, I need to get to this card. How do I get there? You know, you just draw as much as you can. Spam your Otamas. Don't keep them in hand. You know, opt for searching over something else if you need to. What did you just search? 5 Elders. Look, we're in a pretty good spot. I feel I'm pretty happy with this spot. We're gonna be on 2 life with 4 blockers on board. We can just we can play the 4th, wait a turn, then probably play Roger, get it, like swing with it, and then just we could have maybe saved for a double Thatch, but we just have to take 1 and then Thatch. His hand's still crazy. How much events are in Trash? Only 1. We know he's hoarding a lot of events. But yeah, I think we're pretty chill. I don't think he's going to do the Elders thing again. Is he? I want to keep Marco in case we have to play that next turn. I could go crazy and do big swings into this and just clear it off the board. And then maybe even try and push it damage, because I'm not going to die. I'm going to have 1 blocker and a fair bit of counter. Ooh, we got the double Thatch. Maybe we just have to keep it. So if we go 12 here, he blocks. Then we can go another 12 into it. Clear 2 body. I think it's worth it. I think we swing. Get rid of this. Okay. Ooh, do I swing again and then do a damage? We'll play it safe. We'll play it safe. Okay, we like that. He's got such a gigantic hand. Pudding would be really good next turn. When can we start blocking? So he's got 1, 2, and then 3. Just give him one more card. And then start blocking the next ones. This hand is just ridiculous. See, realistically, if he was going to do that, he should have done it before when I was on 6 cards. And then I think letting his Nostrio die. This guy is not as good of an Imu player as some of the high ones we have been playing. No offense to him, but I can just tell. I've learnt different things, like, you know, always protect the Nostrio. Always. If you're an Imu player watching this, looking for tips against Ace, protect your Nostrio. Don't hoard your events in hand because it just puts too much. I've just chilled this game. I don't want to, but I could even take. I could take a damage this one, but I won't. Is he going to leave it there? No, he can't. So yeah, look, definitely a bit of a stalemate. We need to make sure, like, how many Shirahoshis has he used? 2, only 2. So yeah, he can keep the game going for a while. So is it a Roger play? So we can go 6. We can go 6. I've got to work out what's the best way. I could play. I think maybe I could go like 9. 5 with Garp, 9 lead, and then play Marco. Maybe. And then that way I can maybe swing with a couple of these. Because, yeah, I'm still on 2 live. I need to deal it damage. Let's try that. Swing 5. Gets a card. Swing 9. Gives me an event. And that gets a card back. Okay. So we'd have to swing with 3 to deal the damage, but I think we have to. We got to do it. We got to do it. Okay. Okay. We have got his hand down a lot. Do I swing with the 4th? And then we just pray? The only thing is he could come after one of these. He could put it to 8. I think we go for it. We can't wait around for too long. Deal the damage. Roger next turn. The only thing is he can put all of his swings into a new gate instead of my leader, which does make it kind of annoying, but okay. So can we take this? So we take this, he's got 4 swings left. We block 1, that's 3 swings left. We take the other, that's 2 swings left. And then we have to, it's risky. I think we counter out of this one. And then take the others, hopefully. Okay. All right. Are we going to 0 this turn? Because I got to be careful because he can Mars the Marco and then, but I'm gonna have 2, 4. I'm gonna have 5 extra cards in hand, providing it's a bit of counter. I have used 6 of my 12 2Ks. So there's 2 red rocks in trash. So he KOs this, then he can go like 11 into 8. I think we just defend it. A lot of bricks. Don't do it. Don't kill it. That'd suck. Don't attach too many Don, please. I don't like it. So what's defending this look like? 2-2. We can't even. Oh well. All right, interesting. So that was a mistake by me. That was a mistake. Should have taken some damage there. I didn't mean to press that garp, to be fair. The guy just clicks and I'm like trying to just like okay. Come on. Don't throw this. What are we doing? I think we just have to get Roger down on the field now. We just go 6. 13. He gives us some counter. He's used a few events now. 3 never existed. Maybe he gets 1 back, but I think 12. He's got a block. Yeah, if we can get the Roger down, he deals 1 damage. Then we thatch. Just gonna have to do that. 6 into life. Maybe should have done this last turn. All right. Yeah. Maybe needed to leave one of these standing. Okay, so I think we can just safely take this one, right, and survive the rest. He's got 5 swings max. And then we can block 3 of them, take 1 of them, and just counter out of 1. Yeah, I'm taking this. We don't get a card draw, but we got enough counter. We got a save thatch though. Oh, he might just put us to 0 anyway. Oh, okay, it's annoying, but we got 2 dead cards. So. Okay, so he's gonna get one of these back. We're gonna trash. So yeah, we like the numbers are hopefully too high. I can go like 14, 4. I don't know. It's big numbers. We can go like 13, which is 2 never exists just in 1 swing. Do I take this and then block the rest? I think so. Then we just have to go for it, right? I don't think he can Nostro into this. So he's got 2 never existence on the bottom. And they're 6 cards deep. So he's going to be able to search 1. How many elders? He's got 2 elders. And what about the other ones? 2 Garp events. Block. So even if he plays Aldous now, he's only going to have 2 Don open, and that 113k swing just So what has to connect? All right. Oh, so he's not even playing. He's not even playing elders. Interesting. Just gonna leave 3 dot up. Oh, he doesn't even have blockers. Okay. All right. So what's the maths here? 13. So we have to connect with these 3. I think it's. So we know he's got 1 never existed on the bottom. He's got 1 in trash. So he's got 2 in hand. And then probably like a GARP event. And then like just say these are all 2Ks. So we can do the math. So let's say we swing 13. He takes. Or just say he blocks the 13. He goes never existed, and a 2K. And then it's going to be, we've got 9 dot left. We can go like 14. We can go crazy numbers. Let's just start off with a 13. I think we go for a 15 here because he has to counter out, or we just go 12, 19. Wait, we'll make it 13. This is not counterable, I don't think. What is it? 18. He can go to 9. No, surely not. Yeah, GG. Whew. All right. We almost threw it. That was also a long game, but GG. Right as I said the guy wasn't the best Imu player, we give him an opening to win, but anyway. It's all good. We got there. That was a sort of interesting late game scenario that I hadn't really. It's not very often you get to 4 blocker bids on board and then still have room to like breathe after. You know, usually you get to that point and you're like, oh, you know, I have to go for it. We still had 2 life by the time we had 4 of them. All right, what is next? Give us Zoro. Qs are taking a little bit longer to pop. Ugh. But yeah, OP13. Probably will maybe have to scale back to maybe like 3 videos a week. Think I'll play Jinbei first. It's not the most viable to take to nationals. Like, there's definitely better decks, and there's not a huge amount of counterplay. Like, it's pretty just smash face and then see if you win. Which I'm not a huge fan of. I was hoping, being a blue deck, there might be a little bit of, you know, a little bit of bounce, a little bit of control, that sort of thing. There's not a whole lot. You can play Jozu builds. Oh, we're playing the same Roger guy. We'll go second. Decent. Yeah, I'm gonna play Jozu just because it's fun. Let's go GARP first. If we get Marco here, I might leave the Otama in hand. Okay, nice. It's a little bit early for you, Roger. But yeah, I'm just gonna play Jinbei just because I'm a blue player and it's gonna be fun. So play a bit of Jinbei. You know, who knows? Maybe I also did spend. I spent $100 on promo laws, the old like the championship stamped ones. That was because that was the cheapest ones I could find. But yeah, I did buy 3 of those 6-cost laws that burn alive. I think we can leave Marco on board here and kind of snowball. Can we? Or we take the block? No, I'll just take this. There's a world where maybe I leave that active. Yeah, we'll try Jinbei out. See, like maybe it has potential. It's good into Imu. Imu's climbing back into sort of top tier contention for OP14. If it's good into Imu and it's good into like Purple Doffy, it's getting close to being like a serious contender. But it would probably still be on the rogue scale, and I told myself I wasn't going to play any rogue decks anymore for like big tournaments. Okay, what are we doing next turn? We don't have event. But I can just Jozu this. It's a pretty good play. So we will counter. I'll give Marco and Otom. But after Jinbei, we'll probably play a bit of Purple Doffy. Just seems like just such a crazy deck. It's just got everything. It can heal. Everything's a blocker. It can swarm the board. It can stun stuff, KO stuff. Like, it's got recursion. It's just crazy. It can just do everything. He's going to be 10, so we'll leave Marco. We'll just go 7. Okay. And what do we want to find? Red rocks. You can't go wrong with extra red rocks. You also can't go wrong with more Jozus, to be honest. But maybe Marco, actually. We'll take Marco so we can go red rock Marco if he plays a big boy. I love these games where you can just play with Ace's mid-range. 7 Dawn, okay. 10. It's coming down for 7. I'll block. I'll draw some cards. Why not? Yeah, okay. Maybe Jozu was good, but we'll just play 10 cost now. I like everything. It is nice knowing that all of the ace practice we've done is still going to be relevant because, at the start of the format, over in the East, all these, all the new decks were sort of coming up. All the new decks were like topping. People thinking, oh, like, what are we doing? Let's just keep giving 2Ks. Yeah, like people thinking the meta's going to change. Alrighty, guys. So it's almost like my computer knew that it was the last video and decided to crash, which is annoying because we're in the middle of another Roger game. We actually replayed the guy we versed first game, and it was looking pretty good. We took second, but the game didn't finish. I think my laptop overheated and crashed. And then Windows decides to do a bunch of updates, so we did lose a little bit of time. We're playing Imu now. Not as fun as Roger. We've got 2 Yamato. I think I'll keep this. That's nice. That's maybe nice. Yeah, unfortunate. It would have been a win. Oh, now I gotta get focused again. Back into, we're just a nice chill Roger game into a stressful Imu game. I picked first. I need to keep practicing first. Okay. A-cost event. We'll take the 9. And swing 8. Forcer never existed if he wants to give it to us. Alright. I was talking about a few things in the Roger video. It's a shame that there's no point putting in half a game, so... Oh, look, I could leave it in. Just to show you sort of how it went. Alright, no swing, which is good. Play Yamato. We do really want to see events. There's no nah. He's gonna use leader ability and then go to 7. So don't think we're playing Jozu. But we could, if he taps out. See, sometimes, like if they tap out, Jozu is a better option because you know you can still swing 7 and then like sort of force some cards. But no, let's just block. What can we afford to get rid of? I want to keep a red rock just in case. I'm going to keep all of this. I do really need the event though. Maybe could even Jozu and replay Izzo. It's not a bad play. Yeah, okay, we'll trash go. So you got the Mars. Yep. We can play event next turn. I mean, we can play... I just think Yamato swing 9 is what I've been doing so far, and it seems to work. Jozu's okay. Yeah, I'm just going to do what I normally do. And then we can play, we've got one, we maybe can take a damage, cycle one, play Otama. We should get event. I just rather would clear this off the field. We'll see. We'll see if it backfires. Maybe we should have Josu'd Izzo, replayed Izzo, that sort of thing, but we can play this on, we can play Newgate on 9. We do have options. Yeah, we will cycle. Okay, wow. Can we afford to keep this around? I suppose we're not trashing anything else, so we can use it for ability. A lot of bricks. A lot of bricks. I don't like it. I'm just going to use it. I'm going to use it. If he wants to set up, if he wants to set it up, set it up. I don't want to use another. These are my only counter cards. Can't afford to waste them all. Just to keep Red Rock in hand. I'm a little bit flat now. I was feeling good in that Roger game. And then my computer, my laptop drove me nuts. What's he doing? He's hunting for Mars. Ooh. Is he going to find it? Okay, he got it. Okay. Oh, that's really annoying. Goodbye. Izzo, I guess. Please let this go. Oh god, he's gonna trash another one. He's gonna trash another one. If we had 8 cost event, we could have buffed this up to 2k, and then because I knew that was gonna happen. I'm like, he can give a card here and then block the other one. Yeah. Oh well, I suppose he would have swung with this and got a cut. No, maybe not because we're going to 8. Yeah, this is maybe the Yamato was the wrong play. We maybe could have had an 8 cost event instead. We're not in a bad spot. We're probably not going to take too much damage. Well, we're not. I'm not going to let myself take damage this turn. He's running low on cards. We've got 4 of these to play, so we just have to just stay calm. He does need a waste to swing into this, but because we're 8, he can do it anyway. But next turn, because we've got this set up, we can attach 2 and kill it with effect. So does leave this vulnerable though. What? What? It was my internet dropping out. What is going on today? I think it's pretty warm and my laptop's just freaking out. That is so annoying. We just got 2 losses to our name. Not our own doing. Let's hope this game is a bit more successful. Oh my god. All right. Um, I don't like this. And I don't like this much more, but at least we have a cost event. All right, it's a bit better. It's a bit better. Gonna have to trash that. But yeah. I think this is the universe's way of telling me, you know what? You're prepared. You know, you're good. Like, I'm ready. I'm not going to improve much more in the next 2 days. Probably just time to rest, recover, make sure I'm as mentally as sharp as possible. But we'll make sure we finish this off with a win. Okay, that's pretty decent. Marco would have been an alright option, but. And then. As long as we draw into another Yamato or a Marco off this, we'll be good. It's just like you're trying to sort of just like I'm trying to get the momentum back of the video, and then you run into Imu. It's just like running into a brick wall. All right, so this hand late game obviously looks great. We just got to make sure we get there. We have to. We can't just let our opponents steamroll us before we get a chance to play all these. What's he doing? Come on, man. All right. Okay. Roger's nice. Jozu is something to play. Yeah. No complaints about Jozu. Okay. Sure. Yeah, look, Jozu's definitely better than nothing. Definitely better than nothing. What rank is this guy? He's not bad. He's 1.76 billion. So basically the same as me. We don't want to cycle because Jozu's going to grab us back both these. We're going to give one Jozu. Okay. Okay. All right. So just say we did. All right. So this is a good scenario to run through. Just say I was going to play Marco. Just make sure everything's recording and going smoothly. If I was going to play Marco, I wouldn't swing with Yamato. But usually on 7, I'll play a Yamato or a Marco, and then I'll go 9 at the rested body or whatever. This is actually a pretty good Jozu option. I was having a lot of success because when I first started playing, I thought it was Jozu or nothing. You know, it was always Jozu, pick up the 1-drops. But then I learned playing Yamato or Marco and then going 9 into the rested body and clearing it does net you more cards overall, because that body is not turning sideways back at you and forcing a counter. So you're playing Jozu, you're picking up 2 cards, and then you're losing 1 on the swing back. Whereas Yamato draws you 2 cards. Then you swing 9 at this, and then they can't swing back at you and ask for that extra card back. So the Nisturo, like, so if I was playing Yamato like I normally would and swinging into Arrested Body, and then this was on the board, I wouldn't swing with this, so he couldn't do the double clear next turn. But I think because I'm playing Jozu and Jozu can't be KO'd, I'll swing with. I'll get the swing off with this. Basically acts as a blocker. Okay, that's pretty nice. Let's just do this before any shenanigans happen. Alright, I like this. Got a bit of a board, we're on 3 life, we've got plenty of cards for, like, you know, we've got our engine. Looks good. Yep. You can take that. We'll take our draw, and then we just won't take any more damage for the turn. I'll have to explore maybe... Yeah, I think I do need to keep a Jozu in hand 4, just in case. Because it's looking like... It does have its merits, because it sticks on the field. Like, I always thought that, you know, yes, Jozu can't be KO'd, but... Oh my god, these are annoying. Yeah, I always thought that, you know, Jozu... Yes, it gets you an extra swing, but... It's just going to get killed straight away. But yeah, maybe it's good. Maybe it's good. I do think that, you know, the logic of 7 Don, you play your Mako or Yamato and you swing 9. If they've got a rested character, I think that still has merit. But, you know, in maybe it's worth keeping both in hand on the off chance that, you know, you need to change it up. All right, so what are we doing? Sadly, we have to... Oh, he took an extra life. Okay, so all we have to do is just fill up our board and we'll be fine. I don't think we need to... I don't think it's a new gate turn just yet. We'll do that next turn. Let's just set up a big boy. We don't need to take a life. Trash Jozu, I guess. Okay, and then we'll just go 9 into here. All right, cool. See, yeah, Josie's probably going to die. Maybe I should have swung leader first. If he lets the Shirahoshi go, I leave this active. How many cards do I waste on you? Probably just goes 5 into it with this. I think we either... Yeah, we either get a card from... I'll give 1 card. Just because it sort of works out the same. Either... But he does have to attach a Don to leader to swing... Didn't think about that. But, you know, he's got to be careful. He's only got 2 more swings for the turn. If we might maybe can protect this. Interesting that he minus that. So if we block this, what can he swing? Like 9? Yeah, I'm happy to block. Because if he wants to deal the damage instead, we're happy to take that. Yeah. No, that's fine. You can have that. All right. So I think we go new gate here. 9 to this. So all we have to do is just play all these and just win with Roger. One scenario I have to work out is, do I want to, like when I'm at 8k, do I take damage? Do I count out of everything if it's only one card? You know, how low do I let myself go? Yep. You know, like all these swings are only going to be asking one card. How heavily do I protect, you know? Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Okay, so we're one new gate down. It's alright. That's alright. We're trashing. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, look, you don't see that. You don't see that very often. I don't know how common Stussy's going to be. It's annoying for sure. I do have to be careful for a really big. If I block with this, he could go like 12 into the 8. So I think I have to just counter. I've got to almost just counter out of everything and then just take the big Nosturo swing coming at me next. Stussy, eh? Look, he could, he could swing with this and then play his elders, and then leave it there. Like that's another thing. That's another thing Stussy does provide, but he's got to be careful because that means he can't swing with this, and then he'd have to play like a hard player blocker. If he leaves this active, I think it's going to happen. It's going to happen, isn't it? Which means maybe... He's got all the pieces, right? Oh my god. Go away, you annoying thing. What do I even trash? It's UK. Brutal. Um, so he plays Elders. I think I can take this one and then block the next if I have to. That's even if he... I think he's going to leave it. No, he can't afford to leave it, can he? I'll just... I can... Yeah. Alright. So he probably doesn't want to tap out, so we can block 1k this. Or block one card. Alright, so our hand took a big hit. Our hand took a massive hit. I think we go Newgate again. There is a world where... see, yeah. I was going to go double swing into it. But I won't do that anymore. Just have to pass. Damn, that's Stussy. That sucked. It's a similar sort of thing where if we block with this, you can just go for a big Nosturo swing into it. And if we lose 2, we might as well scoop it up. I think we just have to... We can block 3, take 1 maybe. We're not in a great spot. He's still got so many Elders. We're running out of cards. Out East is 2 life, so like, you know, and 6 cards. There is a chance, like maybe, is it like, could I go for a sneaky? Okay. I'll take that one. Interesting. Interesting. We have no counter. if I think that could be the difference right now. We can go 8 drop into Newgate, so we make sure we get a big swing off into this. And then we just clear that. Leave 2 blockers up. The lack of counter is just unbelievable. We need to play this, draw two counters. Otherwise we are dead. That doesn't help. That does not help. Okay, so we don't even have an Uta or anything. If he counters out of this, we could be cooked. We still do remove 2 blockers with the next 2. We've got 2 blockers, 1 life. We might be able to survive, but just no counter. Like what's all this? Oh, we got all that. We got all our counter early. That's why. What a weird game. Every Imu game is different, even though they're all like they're boring. See, that's the thing. Like, they're boring, and you think you just sort of like, yeah, let's just do what we do, and then they just throw up something different. Starting to hate Shirahoshi. How many never exists in trash? Okay, that's good. Now if we swing with these, he probably just takes, but and then just tries to kill me. So what? So we can stop two. We can block 2 swings, and then he's got 4 swings left. We can counter 1. Like we're just dead. We got to hope he blocks one of these. He's obviously looking to go for game. So, okay, that's a good start. That's a good start. Block this one as well, please. Block this one as well. Okay, all right. So we're not dying, and then we just got to pray that we can Roger next turn for the win. Just wondering whether or not do we take this? So we take this, and then he's got 3 swings. One of them's a 12, which is huge. So it's going to be block 1k, and then like, see if I take this, I mean if I counter out of this, and then he goes 12 into the new gate, we have to let it die. And then we're trying to go for Roger through like with only, he just has to stop a 6, a 10, and a 12. I just don't think so. If we take this, then he goes 12 at one of these, then we block 1k. I think even if we take this, we have to let one of these go. You know what I mean? Because then if we don't take it though, and then he Nosturos, he can just like swing at one of these. But I think if we do take it, then he goes 12 at us. Or he could even go like 14 and then, or like 15, and then we just have to block. So we're going to counter out. And then, look, if he kills a new gate, it's whatever. We just have to live with it. And then try and get through with what we got. But that's even if he puts us to 0. That's another problem. He can just decide not to put us to 0. And then we're probably dead. Like, he really has no reason to put this at my face right now. But let's hope he does. Ay. You, I don't like you, and I don't like you. If we just had a little bit more counter, we'd be fine. So if I could just block 1k this swing, then we still have 1 blocker and a life. That would be perfect. Yeah. Please put this into my face. I'll take it, and then I'll try and go for game. Grim. We've only got 4 2Ks left in deck, and not many 1Ks, to be honest. Yeah, we knew that was coming. You can take that. So how many never existence in trash? Please show me. 2, only 2, and he's picked up a 3k event. No, we're done. We're done. He's not going to deck out. Could go Marco Uta next turn. All right, well, let's just play. Hang on. So what can he do? He's going to leave up at least 2, so which gives him a 11k swing, which is like a block 2k. I want to block just in case we have to drag the game out. I think. Because we do have 2 blockers. He might leave up more, Don. Oh, we can't even save it now. I didn't know he was only going to leave 1 up. What? Only just 1? Oh, if I concede and he's only got 1 counter card, 1 defense card, which is the 3k event, I'm going to be livid. We can't even defend this. Man. Okay. What a really annoying game. So we can go Marco and Uta. We still got no counter though. So Marco, Uta. Yep. Can I afford to swing with these? He blocks. Kill it. Or do we... We've got 2 blockers. So we can... Yeah, let's go for it. We need to make some aggressive plays. Okay. I think if I go 12 at him now, he'll have to take or block, which is still pretty good for us. All right, so we cannot die, I don't think. So if I take, then he Marses this, we lose. What do we do? We leave these 2 up for any sort of like Nosturo bait. We take this one maybe. And then he's going to have maximum 2 swings. We've got 2 blockers. He Marses 1 for 3. Swings 10. Then he has to play 6 for an Nosturo. Man. Let's take it. We're just going to have to take it and just... Ooh. Oh, the 10 drop's pretty good. If we can somehow keep our sort of... yeah, so we'll grab the cards. What does he do next? Oh, 3 of these. 3 of these doesn't even do it for us. So we trash 1k. Then we can block. We can stop 2 8s and we can block 4. We could be... How many never exists in trash? 3. Alright, interesting. Maybe we try and bait him to go all in. And then we can just putting him. That's a thing. I'm going to block with this. He does have to make sort of quick decisions because he's on the clock. I'm going to block one more. So he's got 4 swings left. We're going to have to use our putting, I think. Does he have an elders? He's got 1 left. Yeah, I think Roger's got more of a chance of going through now, so we have to use our putting. No blocker, 2K, 1K. So what's he got? 3 swings left. Ooh, hopefully we don't have to use Roger. Plays 4. 4 for elders. If one of these is a 7, we survive. Oh, what? He wants to leave 3 up. The guy's crazy. He's only got 1 never existed left, though. I think with the amount of swings we've got, he's got to stop us. Okay. He's got to stop a 6, a 12, and then another 12. Well, are we dead? Or can we just... Can we Yamato Uta and then just try and survive again? And then we could win on time. It's a bit cheap, but... Do we just go for it? Pretend it's a real game? Like, we would lose on time if this was time rules. He's got 1 never existed. So he gets a 2K out of hand, and then he goes never existed, 12. I think... How many 2Ks in trash for him? I can't get too slow. 1, 2, 3. He's got a whole bunch of 2Ks in hand. So let's just say he goes, gives me a 2K, then he goes never existed, 3K event, and then a 1K, and then he can go an 8K, 10, 12. I think he's got the counter. We could go Yamato, draw 1, swing big, play another Uta. We can block 5 swings. Ooh, is that doable? Let's just go for it. You just know that, like, he's got no more elders though. That's a thing. I don't want to win on just time though. I know he can. I can guarantee that he can defend this. He would have done the maths in his head, but that's okay. He's got a counter out of this, and then he's got a counter out of another one. Okay, so he's got... If he doesn't have the never existed, though... Okay, GG. GG, we got close. Yeah, that was in... Oh, so we would have got that off life anyway. No, the Roger was wrong. I could have just played... I could have gone... Yamato would have got me... like 2 1Ks maybe or something. So if we go Yamato and then Uta, and we've got 2 1Ks and Roger in hand, and then 5 blocks. If he goes 8, we block, 8, we block, 8, we block, 8, we block, 8, we block. He's got 5 Don left. No, I don't think, because I don't think we would have had to use the Roger. But he was out of elders though. But he could use Shirahoshi, get 1 back, all that jazz. Interesting. Weird game. Stutty messed us up. Alright guys, well, for the 20th video it was a bit chaotic. I'm not going to lie. I don't think I'm going to add too many notes to it. Usually I'll watch all the losses and I'll add in little notes about, like, you know, what I did wrong, or, you know, like I think we played pretty well for the most part. So what's our... Like, we ended up losing 3 at the end, but 2 of them were disconnects, and that one was just a bit weird. But the first two were wins. So like yeah, it was really just one loss. I'll watch this Imu game back. Um, but yeah, apologies about the rest. So including the games, let's just do a quick recap, including the games that so this will be different to the win loss it'll be on your screen, but including the games I played off camera with Ace, we ended up with 70 wins and 45 losses. So we played 115 games total. 60.9% win rate. It's pretty decent. You can't ask much more for that. We actually have so it's got a first and second win rate. What are you looking at? All right, hopefully this works. We've jumped over to OP Bounty. So this is my stats page. The thing that I wanted to show you guys, going first, we've got a 45.5% win ratio. Going second, an 80.5% win ratio. So pretty much I'd have to do the maths, but a lot of these losses would be going first, which does make sense. What do we got? Recent matchups, 40% into Imu win rate. Oh no, 40% of our recent matchups were Imu. Roger, Bonnie, Zoro. But yeah, that 3 reds there, really annoying. But you know, you can see the climb. We've had little moments where it's just kind of stagnated, tanked a bit now, which is a shame. We still finished over 2 billion. But yeah, that's it. I don't know. Wish me luck on Saturday. I think I'll do well. I'll do as well as I can. I'm ready. Just need to hit refresh, rest up a bit. Make sure I get a good sleep tonight and tomorrow night, and then yeah, I'll be ready. Over 100 games, you know, it's more than I do for most tournaments. And yeah, and look, you know, the practice is not going to go to waste, even if I don't do that well, because Ace is still probably maybe my best pick for nationals. All right, guys. I'll probably do a little recap of the event on Sunday or something, like another PowerPoint presentation, and then we'll jump into some new stuff. Thumbnails won't be as good quality because I'm going to make it myself. Just feel like I need to learn how to do that thing instead of relying on a graphic designer to make them for me. So forgive those if they're a bit clumsy, but you got to learn somewhere, right? Yeah, good fun. Thank you to everyone that's tuned in. I hope you've learned something. You know, if you go back and watch these from the start, it's been a crazy ride. Like early on, you know, we won heaps early on, spamming 10 cost. I was thinking, yep, Ace is great. I'm a good player. This is going to be easy. Then we hit a few speed bumps. I started to get confused. I was losing, and then I thought maybe that I fell out of love with the deck, thinking that it's not for me. But it's not. It wasn't about that it's not for me. It was just I was bad at it, and I hadn't learned enough. And then the more I learned, the more confident I got, the more fun I got. You know, like I'll play anything. You know, like if it's got blue in it, especially, and I love Ace as a character, so I'll adapt to playstyle, even though it's not my playstyle. I'll adapt to it if it, you know, like if it means that I've got a good chance of winning. You know, I want to compete after all. But yeah, it's been a wild ride. All right, guys, no more rambling. I will catch you on Sunday, hopefully, with some good news. All right. Bye, everyone.